Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Loans by Lou coming at you with another educational style video. This one's a little different. It's something that I'm looking forward to exploring more. It's my first live training that I did, so I wanted to, get it in front of these people in person, but then also record the video and get it up to you guys on the YouTube. So I hope you enjoy. I appreciate all the support, the engagement, and definitely the feedback too. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Are we ripping? All right, what's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by for a quick little training. Big question that I get a lot, around our age, people are looking to, start moving out, and where are they looking? Royal Oak's a really common area. I know I got a bunch of friends who are either renting out there or currently looking to move out there. So I just really wanted to go through and break down all the costs that go into a $300,000 house in Royal Oak. So let's just hop right into it. All right, so first things first is your down payment. Now I want to get one thing out of the way right away is there's a common misconception that you need 20% down when you're buying a house. That's absolutely not the case. We can go as little as 3% down, and there's a bunch of down payment assistance programs available depending on your income situation or whatever it may be. Not to say that if you don't have 20% down, you shouldn't put it down. If you do and you're able to live comfortably with money afterwards, by all means go ahead. But like I said, for this example, we're going to go ahead with the $300,000 purchase price with a 5% down payment of $15,000. Now this is going to give us a loan amount of $285,000, and our loan to value, our LTV ratio off the bat is going to be 95%, which just means that you have 5% ownership equity in the house, and the rest of the 95% is in a loan. After we get our purchase price down payment, the next thing that we're going to look at is what type of loan term that you want to get into. Now we have very flexible loan terms over here at Meta Mortgage. We're able to offer anywhere between 8 and 30 years, but the most common one that we see is a 30% or a 30-year term, and that's the example that we're going to roll with. And getting into interest rates too, we're able to customize those as well down to the thousands. So we're able to, really put you in your custom loan solution. And right now, I'm sure everyone knows interest rates are what we see or what we think is high. And the national average is around 6.5 to 7. But these change daily, and we're expecting, rates to fluctuate downwards as the year goes on. But for this example, I'm going to just go with, right in the middle at 6.5%. So once we have the overall picture of the loan that we want with our loan amount, our loan term, and our interest rate, we can go ahead and punch these numbers into our handy dandy mortgage calculator, and this will give us a principal and interest payment of $1,801 to start off. Now, back to that 20% down area. Anything less than 20% down is you're going to require mortgage insurance to be on it. So if your LTV, your loan to value ratio is 80% or higher, you need mortgage insurance on it. And with us, we're able to get the cheapest mortgage insurance, there we go, cheapest mortgage insurance in the industry. And for this scenario that I priced out is coming on at around $100 a month. So if you go ahead and we add this to our monthly principal and interest payment, you can now see that our monthly payment is now $1,901. And keep moving on through. Next thing is property taxes. So now in Michigan, property taxes are billed twice a year, one in the summer and one in the winter. You can, by all means, pay that in a lump sum, but I don't really recommend it. Where as opposed to, spending all that money at once, you can kind of just chip away at it month by month and fund what's called an escrow account. Your escrow account is basically just an account that you pay into that will pay those taxes when they do come due. And I just want to be, first to say that taxes vary a lot, especially in the Royal Oak area. But you can expect to pay or just expect to see anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 a year in your property taxes in the area. So for this example, I'm just going to meet right in the middle and go with $4,500 a year. So if you divide this by 12, you can see that your monthly escrow payment towards your property taxes are going to be around $375. And when we add this to our monthly payment already, it jumps up to $2,276. Now keep on rolling through. Another part of the thing that you can add to the escrow account is your homeowner's insurance. It works like taxes, except they're billed once a year. They're billed annually. And we actually have an in-house insurance company that we work with here. So we're able to, shop around and get you the cheapest homeowners insurance as well. But for this example, again, I'm just going to go with $1,200 a year. So when you do that over the course of 12 months, it's $100 a month, adding that to our monthly mortgage payment of $2,376. Now, there are some additional costs that you can expect to see, such as if you're part of an HOA or a homeowners association, you'll have monthly dues for that, things like utilities, other maintenance costs. So just be sure to really work these into your monthly budget to make sure that you're able to afford it. All right, so now actually, how much can I afford? So lenders look at what's called your debt to income ratio, your DTI, and a good rule of thumb is they want you to be at least 45% or lower. So basically what this just means is 45% of your gross income that you're taking in every month, you're allowed to allocate towards monthly debt obligations. Now, this is the max. What I typically recommend is not going that high. I'm a big component on keeping your monthly debt as low as you possibly can. So I recommend going around 25% of your gross monthly income towards your house, and then other debt on top of that around 5 to 10% of your monthly gross take-home pay. So actually going through, and this is actually how we calculate it. So we take your monthly payment that you're expected to pay, we divide it by 45%, and that's your needed your needed gross income for the month. So for this an example, we have $2,376 monthly payment. We divide that by 45%. It gives us a number of around $5,280. So that has to be your monthly net or your monthly gross take-home pay for the month, and then we can multiply it by 12 to see your yearly salary needs to be around $63,360. So a good gauge of where to be when you're looking to buy a $300,000 house in Royal Oak. When you're putting 5% down is around $65,000 a year in gross income. So yeah, just real quick, running through the things to remember. What goes into this calculation is your purchase price, how much you're putting down, the loan term that you're going to be in, whatever interest rate you're getting. If you need mortgage insurance, how much of that mortgage insurance is adding to that cost, the property taxes, homeowners insurance, and those additional costs like homeowners associations, maintenance, utilities, things like that. And I want to remind everyone that these numbers are estimates. As I said, interest rates vary every day, so that's a big factor when we're going in. And things like taxes and insurance can vary as well. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beauty. Thank you guys.